All right, we are back on the water again, back on the same lake as the last video. Got up super early, about 3 o'clock this morning, 3:30 this morning. Got on the road, drove around for a while, got down to someplace I've been meaning to go to for about a year, and I get down there's a big old tournament, so I decided to punch out. Checked out a couple more places I wanted to look at in the meantime. So I drove for about 7 hours today, only to come back all the way home and drop in again on the other side of town. So it was still a fruitful day. Learned a lot about the places I'm going to be hitting soon, but I know only one fishing stop actually. And I'm not skunked because I did go underneath a bridge on Route 7. It's one that everybody drives over that drives around here. It's no secret, but here, not skunked. Yeah, I'm at Route 7. Drove around for 7 hours only to fish under a bridge today. And in the meantime, I decided to come back, and I'm back at Sleater Lake again. So I'm gonna spend the next 5-ish hours just chucking stuff around. No pressure, not skunked. So if I catch something here, it's all good. If I don't, I'm not worried. Still caught a fish today. It's all good. So yeah, we'll bring you back as soon as something happens. Got one. Don't know what that is. Might be a little bass. No, this doesn't look like a bass. Oh yeah, third species. Oh, that is a hell of a bluegill. That is a monster bluegill. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm gonna get you right there. All right, Strike King Bitsy Pond Minnow, and that is a absolute champion bluegill. I gotta get a picture of that one. That was a hell of a strike. Hand-sized bluegill. That's a, yeah, if this was someplace I could keep fish, that would be a nice thing. Just look at the colors on them. So pretty fish. Not skunked here either. There's a lot of life down in here. I'm gonna stick around here for a little while. Throw another one. Probably gonna get another strike, but he clobbered it. There's another one. That's a little largemouth. Little largemouth. Okay, so apparently everything wants a moving bait today. Next cast, baby. Next cast. There we go. Bye, little dude. I'm gonna get out of these trees. I don't want to snap any rods and spook everything. This looks too good right here. A lot of fun. I got a bigger crankbait we're going to throw around the back side of the pond lake here. See if we get another one over there. Something just popped it. I like fishing for little things. Panfish to me are just as fun as catching a big bass or something like that. I love it. I think I might have spooked everything now. I'm gonna move on. Oh, damn it. All right, got a bag. Let's check that. And we are good. This one thing about these little things though is they like to hook their own hooks. And that is a tad bit annoying. All right, and now to get out of the trees. Or it does that, grabs the line on that front treble. Love these little lures, but they have their issues just like all the others. The way this wind's pushing me, I might have to wait until later to fish this on the way back. Just so the wind's not pushing me sideways like it is right now, because I'm not gonna go super fast and blow by this. I really want to spend time fishing it. It looks like they're starting to fan out beds and stuff. Yeah, I'm still having issues learning this trolling motor, but I will get it down. I promise. I will learn and understand how to work this thing. I can't be the only guy who doesn't right off the bat. Looked like a turtle was going to come up after that. Starting to get some weed growth just in the last couple days since I've been here. We've had a lot of weeds and stuff growing in this lake. Oh, I just got hit right there. Darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. See, they got their picnic tables out of the I guess dock, for lack of a better term. I guess it's a dock. Really? The second it hits the water, schmutz. Ew, that's nasty. It is kind of nasty though. It's all dying off goo from last year, and there's a fresh load of goo growing already. I can tell you that. I've seen it pretty much everywhere I've been today. I've seen fresh algae growth. And this is where I caught that second fish last time I was here. Or the last fish, I should say, not the second. Jeez, Adam, what's wrong with you? That wasn't smart. Cast it right into my rods I got behind me. 3 species on the year now. Big old bluegill. A little largie already today here. Smallmouth today here. I got all 3 species I've already gotten so far this year. I've caught them all again today. So where we're headed today around this lake is actually the bend around the front that you didn't see in the last video. That was awesome. Way to go, Adam. I hate these trees. See, I would throw a chatterbait here, but there's a lot of wood that's on this bank, and I really don't feel like getting snagged up. I just bumped a big old log. You'll see the log here in a second when I get up past it. Hang on a second. Alright, went babushka mode. I just saw something go along the edge of this log here. Maybe we can get lucky and get them to hit. A lot of wood in this particular part of the lake. A chatterbait might actually work. I don't know. I mean, if I get snagged, I can always come get it, but spinnerbait does come through wood a lot better than a chatterbait does. But I don't think I'm going to get enough depth out of this spinnerbait. I do have better luck with like a bluegill pattern in this lake, so we'll see if I switch out some colors, but this is a particular color combo that I thought was fantastic. 11.2 feet right here. That's how fast the water drops in this section. I do have bluegill patterned spinnerbaits I could switch to, by the way. I would never come out here unprepared. Yep. That schmutz on there again because I slowed it down just a little bit too much. Yeah, a lot of that stuff. You see I've hit another spawning flat. 5 foot here. So this is going up and little crank's coming out again. Baby crank time. Super shallow right now. Bet there's gonna be all kinds of little fishies down here. Don't do that. Don't do that. There, better. Really? What was that, Adam? That was terrible. Ah, something just hit it. Something definitely just hit it there. Then dropped me in the weeds. I don't know if it came up on the video, but that is a big snapping turtle. That's a real big snapping turtle. I don't know if you see him right there. He's just under the surface. He might pop up here. Big old snapping turtle. Hey, buddy. That's a big boy. Been around for a few years. That was cool. I've seen them in here. I mean, with, you know, shells almost the size of a manhole cover. I mean, they're big old turtles in this lake. Real big. So much muck here. So the big old snapping turtle, and you got these little tiny painted turtles. One just dropped off. That one's still right there on the end. In order to cast, it helps if you open the bail, you goober. Got one. I just watched that. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa, buddy! It's the best bass I've caught out of here this year. I just saw the whole lure just jerk off the left. I didn't even feel that bite. Sorry, I didn't mean to hook you in the eye, buddy, but you hit that kind of hard. He's probably up here making a bed. Yeah, nice little fish there. Sorry about your eyeball. Really didn't mean that. But, go do your thing. Nice little jump. Nice. So yeah, little white crankbait is apparently the ticket right now. Sweet. Pity I don't have any bigger white crankbaits. Got swim baits, little curly tail grubs and stuff, but I don't have anything else. But that is fun. That's a lot of fun. But he clobbered it. Just pitching up shallow into this cover. That turtle doesn't seem to mind I'm even here. And I'm just using my trout setup right here. Old Denali Prime, Daiwa Regal, 15-pound main line, 6-pound fluorocarbon leader. Nothing fancy. Just a lot of fun. You don't need super high budget stuff to go fishing. You really don't. Oh, something just definitely ran off with it. Just right back up into the shallows. Didn't get the hook in his mouth. So small. Hope you got that on camera, because that was a heck of a grab and turn. Yeah, I'm gonna zip straight across. This whole front section is super shallow. And right there in the corner, down that way, is the little, for lack of a better term, drainage ditch that used to be the entry, the private entry here. And yeah, I actually managed to get a 16-foot deep V into the lake out of that ditch. Back in the day, you had to do what you had to do. In the summertime, this section is fantastic for topwater. Fantastic for topwater. I'm just taking the tops of the weeds here. But hook sets are free, so you never know. That was definitely a fish. Don't know what that is. It's not fighting like a bass, but it might be. Yeah, it's a little bass. Yeah, little bass, little bucky bass. Up, come on. I got it under the jaw somehow. Sorry, buddy. There you go. Bitsy pond minnow. A lot of fun. Heck, I might just throw this the rest of the afternoon. I'm having too much fun with this thing. Remember what I was saying the other day though, you got to make sure when you catch fish, check your line. Because again, I'm only using a 6-pound test leader. And no, line's good. Something feeding right up on the shore there. That's got schmutz on it, yep. You can tell by the way it was working. Fresh growth. It's a good thing in the spring, but makes tossing a crankbait rather difficult. And I just noticed the goose up on their nest right there. That's pretty cool. Not trying to bug you, Miss Ma'am. Just trying to catch fish. Let's move on. Don't want to disturb her too much. Oh, that was a hit. Missed him. The hooks on this thing is so tiny though. Like those are like the dinkiest of dinky hooks. They'll hook me, but there's a lot of fish that will not get hooked because they'll hit the side of the lure or the top and they just don't manage to get it. Like that last guy had it underneath his jaw because it looks like he hit it and then tried to run. And just, something just jumped right there. A lot of life in this lake. A lot of life. Still want to find those crappie though. Bluegill got checked off. I want crappie. Oh, something will surface right next to it. Ah. Something just pop, pop, pop. That one got me into the weeds. You wouldn't think it to look at it, but the action on these... Wow, that was a hit. Got him. That was a good hit. That was a good hit. Another darn good bluegill. Wow. He stomped it. Up, up. Hey, really? Really, my guy? Or gal? This is a gal. Gotta get smaller pliers for these guys. Another nice bluegill. Another nice bluegill. That was a heck of a thump. Yep, got another one. Got another really good bluegill. Man, they're just all over. These are good bluegills. Sorry, another one. I don't like hooking them there, but they're hitting it and turning sideways, and it's not good for you guys. Oh, that darn good bluegill. Man, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. He hit me and took me into the weeds. I think the bluegills are up here spawning. That's why you get all those big males like that. They're just doing their thing. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but this little thing, it hunts. Like you see, you know, it's the action that a lot of guys look for in a bigger lure, a bigger crankbait. But this thing, the action on this one is fantastic. You do have to tune them from time to time, you know, by turning the eyelet. Because when I first got this one, it was just going off to the right, so it wasn't the best, but you know, a little twist of the pliers on the nose piece, the eyelet, sorted that right out. Just saw a little commotion over there, so we'll see if I could pick up whatever it was. Wasn't big, but there was a little bit of commotion over there. Just missed him. Don't know what that thump was, but come on, trebles, don't do that. Definitely don't do that, man. This little crankbait would be 10 out of 10 if it didn't have these little quirks. I have taken one hook off of them before and it seemed to do okay, but my hookup ratio just dropped because I noticed a lot of things tend to go for the head, and I think if I just had the head, you know, had it just like that, it might be okay, but I don't know. I might try that. I might just cut that other hook off. And they tend to suspend almost perfectly if you stop moving it, which is awesome. Like I said, this crankbait is so much more than people give it credit for. I love this thing. And I have them in a variety of colors. Let me reach under the seat here. Pushed them back. When I say I love the Bitsy Pond Minnow, I mean I love the Bitsy Pond Minnow. I got, you know, several colors on me all the time. It's just it's that good of a lure for me, especially when I'm just out here microfishing and having fun. It's a 10 out of 10 for catchability, but it's only about an 8 out of 10 because of its little quirks, like the hook issue and the fact it likes to hook up on the line if it bounces at all. But still, I 100% faith in those little things. The Straight King Bitsy Pond Minnow. You know, I've even caught a crayfish on one. If I can find the photograph of it, I'll put it up right here. But I actually caught a crayfish on a Bitsy Pond Minnow. Oddly enough, at the same exact spot I caught that smallmouth earlier. Oh, that was a hit right off the bat. Got a little brrrt right as soon as it hit the water. Got a little triple tap. It was just probably a reaction bite from a bluegill. We got some stuff on it. Nope. See, the thing is, when the hooks hook up on themselves like that, it throws the action off completely. It doesn't just make it so you can't hook anything. It actually does throw the action off. So I don't know. Put one bigger hook on there. I don't know. I did throw it directly into some more gook. Nasty. I don't know what that is. That was like artificial. Look, it felt like fleece, like micro fleece. That was funky. Ugh. Nasty. That's the one thing about this front end. It's so shallow, it tends to get gummy fast, and all through the summer, like, there reaches a point where you can almost walk on the top of this thing. It's just, it gets gnarly back here. But all the commuters coming home from work. Oh, maybe it's 3:30. Might be starting the commute home. I think I've about overstayed my welcome in this junky part of the pond. I'll go forward and back to the more shallow stuff. Oh yeah. That's a good fish. That's a good fish. That's a good fish. Oh, I dropped him. Oh, man. Damn it. Dropped him. Ah. I hate that. He kind of mushed it. I didn't get a good hook set on him. That was a good fish, too. That'll put you in a mood. I know he felt it too, so he ain't coming back for it. Right up on the bank too. Maybe I'll get one out of there. Ah, balls. Come on out of there. Yep, it came out. I think I might be able to catch a couple more little fish out of here. As I say that, I get absolutely munched. Damn. It's just, they're almost grabbing it like dead weight. They're not actually committing to it at all. Which is weird. It just feels funky. That was a hit. Wasn't much of one, but it was a hit. Yep, no weed on that one. Put the spinnerbait up, get the little bait out again. There's a bug on the surface of the water over there. It's probably gonna get snatched up. That little disturbance right there. It's a bug buzzing away. Oh yeah. Haha. Another nice bluegill came up and just walloped it. Oh, don't you do that. That's why I wear gloves, so you guys don't spike me. Another nice bluegill. Another nice bluegill. Come on, crappie. That's a little largy, I think. Very next cast. Yep, that's a little largy. Oh, just skiing them in. Another little largy. I like it. Oh, stop it. I'll get you out. Maybe. And then you guys just do it right. How in the world? Later. I don't know how they get those hooks in them sometimes, but they do it right. Oh, just got hit and then brought to the right. Didn't even feel it. Not much going with that. Whoa! Darn it. I've caught a lot of spinnerbait bass out of this particular corner with all these trees. A lot of them. Just missed another one. Nice. That's cool. Shut up. Ah! I hope you saw that flash. That bass hit it and went right beneath that log. Darn it. I hope you saw that flash. That was I just missed another one on a spinnerbait. Damn it. They want moving baits today. I ain't kidding you. They definitely want them. I'm gonna hook one of these fish. I will. I've lost two on this particular spinnerbait. I'm not happy about it. First time trying it, and Any weeds? Nope, I just missed another one. Son of a biscuit. I'm gonna come back for it. Come back for it. Damn it. 2 fish, 2 casts in a row. That's aggravating. I don't know if they're short striking or if they just need to, if I need a trailer hook or what, but I think I got some trailer hooks in my bag. I just don't like using them. And this wind is pushing me the exact wrong direction to have any leverage on these fish, which is a little bit aggravating, but let's see if I can capitalize on at least one cast here. Like I said, it's a minor aggravation, but it's still an aggravation. Those hooks catching themselves. Hey, tree frogs. Somebody's getting an Amazon delivery. It is the worst backup center of all the companies, bar none. Bald eagle. There it is. Can't believe I didn't see that until I was right up on top of it. Yeah, that's the eagle that lives in that nest right around the corner. One that we had in the last video. Big beautiful bird. Something tried to bite it, bunched up the hook. I'm right in the structure right now. All the structure. All right, after several rage-filled minutes, I'm back to fishing. So I had to get my mind right. There's one right there. First cast after I retie. Another big old bluegill. Big old bluegill. See, all I had to do was get my mind right. All I had to do was get my mind right. Sorry about that, buddy. See, peeing all over me. Let go, let go. I want to get it out of your mouth, buddy. I'm trying. Broke off a damn hook. You did it good, buddy. Huh, broke off a hook. Ain't that a bee? I can't believe I just broke that hook. Oh well. Maybe get minorly more weedless, I suppose. Covered me in fish slime. And cast again. Let's get another one. Let's get another one. These trees are always just loaded with fish. I love it. That's a pretty good one right there. Don't know what it is, but that's a pretty good one. Yeah, a little largy. He hit it. He trucked it. Absolutely trucked it. From the outside, I got him. Later. Love it. I love it. Aggressive little bass. Oh, got a good hit there. Watch my rod tip. I'm going to try and do a replay on that one because that definitely got tapped. So I noticed that one was hooked on the back hook. I wonder if he hit that side and I only caught him on the outside with that back hook. That's a possibility. Got a hit there. They're missing it now because of the hook. Darn it. Yeah, see if I can bring them out again. I can always swap out to another one of these because I do have spares. Cormorant. That was a good hit. Oh, he cranked it. That's got to be a little bass. No, that's just a stud bluegill. Oh, wow. What a beautiful fish. They certainly like to pee. I'll try and get this one out without breaking another hook. Well, peeing on me again. I don't like that. It's rude is what that is. That is a beautiful, beautiful bluegill. Yep. Oh well. was gonna try and get a better view for you, but he had other plans. Wonder if that's actually bluegills that are stacking up right beneath my kayak here on the sounder. It's a distinct possibility. I want to get back closer to the bank. I also wonder how far these fish follow it before they hit it. But I do love this crankbait. Lost an eye off of this thing, broke the front hook. Man, this thing's just been worn out today. $3.50, $4 at Walmart when you can find them. I stocked up last time I saw them. They might be more expensive now because I've had these for a couple of years now. But Bass Pro, Cabela's have them. Walmart has them. Pretty much everyone's going to have these little bitsy pond minnows. And they just have a one little rattle inside of them. And they do the job. Cranked it right there at the bank. That's got to be a little largy. Okay, maybe he's not so little. He's fun on ultralight though. Yeah, it's a better one. A little bit better than the average has been today. A little bit better. Still a dink, but they're fun. Yeah, the hook wasn't even big enough to get all the way through his jaw. I just kept him on there with pressure. Nice. Probably one of the same ones I caught last time. Same spot anyway. But yep. Oop. Oh. That one got me. I didn't hit it that hard. Something did. Probably missed him with that hook. Probably darting right out of this cover here to smack it. Let's see if we can get one of those crappie. Oh, that was a good hit. That was a good hit. Oh, no, that's just a good bass. That's just a good little bass. All right, all right. No, stay out of the trolling motor. Stay out of the trolling motor. All right. Best bass out of this pond for this year, and he sideswiped it. Now I got me. Oh, great. Not a bad little fish. We'll get a pick with that one. Not a bad little fish. I just came out to this little hump out here in the middle and hit spot lock, so I'm gonna see what else I can catch around here. I was kind of hoping that was a crappie the way it hit, but I'm not gonna turn down a bigger largy than average around here. I'm not gonna get mad at that at all. But moving baits have been the key. I know that he was just buried in the little weeds and grass on top of this hump where I am here. As you can see on the sonar, I mean, it gets super shallow because it grows up so much out here. Yep, that's another little fish. That's probably a crappie. Oh, nope. I lost him. I felt like a crappie hit though. I'm just gonna cast out here for a while and see what happens. Might switch up colors a little bit before too long, just to see what happens. I want a crappie. Yeah, just in the last couple of days, the vegetation has grown up enough you can't see the eagle's nest from right here. I want a crappie. I want a crappie. I'm right next to this hump. That's a fish. That's a fish. That was a little tap tap, two tapper. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I just want a crappie. I just want a crappie. Man, they are fun though. I want a crappie. I know they're here. I missed that one. I missed that one, but that was definitely a hit. It's probably just a school of these little dink bass, though. Yep, no weeds. That was a hit. Wonder what kind of casting distance I can get if I put a little bit lighter braid on here. Got 15-pound braid on this setup right now, but again, this is an ultralight, so I'm probably going to drop it down to 10. Also going to make it bright yellow because I can. I'm so glad I have spot lock now. This little hump is not very big at all, but it's one of the three, and this one definitely tends to stack up a lot more fish than the other ones. Try and get a little bit closer to it. Since I'm not casting very far at all, I want a crappie. I want a crappie. Come on, crappie. Come on, crappie. Black or white crappie, I don't care which one it is. I just want a damn crappie. I want a crappie. I want a crappie. That's all I want. A crappie. A singular crappie. Come on, crappie. I want a crappie. I want a crappie. I don't know if you saw that one. That was a little doot doot. The hooks still, that's why I missed that fish. See, folks, right there, that little doot doot I just missed. It's because even though I've already broken one hook off of here, that was enough for me to miss the hookup on whatever just tapped me. That was just enough to make that fish miss. That was a good hit, couple good taps there. Yep. Nope. Another largemouth. Oh, better one. A little again with the better largemouth out here. Again. Gotcha. Haha. Yeah, you hit it and then ran with it. See how their eyes are turning red? They're all getting ready to go spawn. That's a chubby little fish. Another one worthy of a picture. Loving it. So he came back for it even after I missed him on that first one. That's pretty cool. But they're all stacked up out here on this little hump. I'm gonna turn this off. There we go. Come on, please be a crappie. Oh, did he come off? He came off. Darn it. Try again. Probably gonna be wrapping it up here before too long. Oh, something just hit me right there as soon as I sped up. Damn it. This is a lot of fun. Don't need to do anything fancy. Just out here micro fishing in the middle of a lake, just a couple minutes from home. That's a good fish. That's a good fish. That's a good fish. That's a better fish. Little bass. Man, they're just smoking it. Oh, now he's all wrapped up in his work. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, buddy. You did that to yourself. Okay. Let's get some pliers, get you unhooked without hooking me. Another little bucky. Sorry about that, bud. There are plenty of fish in here. Like I was saying last time, this is a great little lake to come. If you got kids, you want to get them just to catch something. I'm all tangled up. What am I doing here? There we go. Now it's better. So you don't need anything fancy. Don't need, well, bare minimum of gear. You fish right off the bank. You fish right off the dock. There's several places you could put in. The residents have their spot. The general public has their spot. And they're all good. They're all good. That was a hit. That's another little hit. Yep, I'm still right in the weeds, which is exactly where I wanted to be. That's why I missed them. Again, I love everything about this lure, with the exception of the hooks. The hooks are doo-doo, and I'm probably going to end up taking one off of all of mine after my adventures today. This was the last straw. The Strike King Bitsy Pond Minnow is a fantastic tiny crankbait. It's got a rattle, it runs true, it catches fish. It's great, except for the hooks. The hooks, again, because it's so small. I know it's because it's so small. They can only go so small, and I've already bent them out, but they can only go so small without it being completely and utterly useless. Like I am right now. With these hooks, even some of these bass I've had today, like I said, the only reason I even got them in is because I was maintaining pressure. Because the hooks are not long enough. They were not long enough even to get up to the barbs inside of their jaws. That's kind of funny. I'm just gonna sit here on these numbers until I get me a crappie, or until it gets dark. You know what? Crappie can be finicky on color. Let me switch up colors real quick. Since this one's a little beat up and missing an eye, I'm gonna throw a little fire tiger in there. No, chartreuse blackback. A little chartreuse blackback. Maybe look like a tiny bluegill imitation. I don't know. I don't eat like a fish. I don't think like a fish, even though I try to think like a fish sometimes. This is one of my favorite colors as well. I forgot to take the line off the last time I used it. Got about 50 minutes until I got to be back at the launch. They'd like you to be back at 7 o'clock because they close at 7:30. And I mean, they got to get home too. I mean, don't be the people that keep these guys at work. The facilities guys are pretty cool people. I've talked to a couple of them. Fresh hooks, fresh eyes. Don't know what I'm doing here. It's all mess. Okay, that one's running left. Yep, it's running left. Gotta tune it. It doesn't take much. Still running left. No, I made it worse. There we go. Now we're tuned up. Let's see if chartreuse and blackback can get something caught. Different color change. Let's just see what happens. That was a good one. That was a good hit. Wonder what it is. I wonder what it is. Is it a bass? Is it a crappie? What is it? I got it stuck pretty good. Oh, there was a largie. I'm counting it, darn it. Well, chartreuse and blackback strikes again. Making it harder to cast behind me right now with the wind spinning me around. I'm in spot lock trying to keep up. Okay. You know, I got a theory. A couple years back, there was a massive overpopulation with crappie in this lake. And now there seems to be an overpopulation of cookie cutter yearling bass. So I'm kind of wondering if the crappie had a crummy spawn last year, a year before that, and didn't really fill up the ranks like they should have. Because I thought I was going to be catching a lot more crappie like I used to. Because you used to come out here and honestly crappie is all you would catch. Like you wouldn't even have a chance at anything other than either a good sized bass or tons of little crappie. Like maybe palm sized crappie. It would not even eater size if you were allowed to keep them here. Like they were just kind of overpopulated, like stunted. That's the word I was looking for. They seemed like they were stunted. It's a wild wobble out of this crankbait. Oh yeah. Better fish. No, it's not. He wanted it though. He absolutely wanted it. They are on a crankbait bite. I like it. He wanted it. Alright. This little guy, crankbait was massive compared to you, buddy. I'll take it. So we know they're gonna hit a bigger crankbait. That's good. He thumped it like a better fish, that's for darn sure. Thumpy thump thump. Cranking, cranking, cranking. Just keep on cranking. Nope, that's probably just weeds. Yep, no, it wasn't. There was no weeds. No weeds. Sorry about the wind, folks. It just picked up for some reason, just as we're getting close to the evening. That time it was weeds. Weeds. Yep. Keep on cranking until something smacks it. I'll switch it back. Good little tap just now. Watch it when it comes up. My hooks are going to be hooked on each other. Oh no, they weren't. It just didn't seem to want it that bad. Got that one. I got that one. Oh, bluegill. He popped it, but he didn't want it. Just a good sized bluegill again. That one I got. Oh, the bluegill. I have been catching. These are all really nice sized bluegills. I'm not kidding you. If I could keep them here, I'd have a heck of a sandwich. Or 12. Where's my pliers? Whoa, that's not good. Bye, buddy. Anyway, what I was alarmed with is what just happened to my depth finder, which I'm going to rectify immediately so I don't lose my whole damn depth finder. Yeah, that's not good. That's gonna get locked, so that doesn't happen again. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, we're gonna tighten that down just a tad. Yeah, and hope that doesn't happen again. That would have been very bad and very expensive, I might add. Gotcha. Gotcha. I don't know what that is. Don't know what that is. Another good bluegill in the... Man, these are good bluegill. I'm serious. These are healthy fish. And he wanted all that. Sorry, buddy. These are good bluegill. I mean, really. Nighty. Time check. 6:30. Half an hour to be back at the ramp. These bluegill are not fighting like bluegill typically do. They're scrappy little dudes. And dudettes. Not discriminating. They're dudes and dudettes. They're both. Yep, got him. I got him. Ah, I missed him. There's got to be a school of them back there. It's always amazed me the absolute aggressiveness of bluegills considering the size of their mouths. They're scrappy little fish and I love them. There are a couple ponds I'm planning to hit before too long. But see if I can get... There's one that has a new owner I'm going to try and get permission from. And a couple other local spots. I'm also going to be hitting the Occoquan Reservoir before too long, because I talked with a gentleman who was there this morning just as he was getting off the water, and he had 4 pictures on his phone from that morning of fish over 4 pounds. So I guess I'm missing out. Is that the case? I think I'm missing out. So I got FOMO on definitely got a bit of FOMO on Occoquan Reservoir right now. So I'm gonna see what that's all about. I've never been on there before. I was going to actually put in today, but I didn't actually have enough cash. There's a couple there are different launch rates. I can't talk. There are different fees to launch at Fountainhead State Park, or Fountainhead Regional Park, whatever they call it. Fountainhead Park. Let's just call it Fountainhead Park. There are different fees based on whether or not you live in Fairfax County or you do not. I do not. I live in Loudoun County, so that is part of the expense. I did not have enough single-dollar bills with me, and I wasn't going to pay extra just to launch for a little while because no. So I will be going back and checking that out at some point. I'm excited to see what that's all about. I think I may have caught everything that wanted to be caught in here. I think I sore-mouthed everything that's on this particular hump. Well, folks, that'll about do it. I've had an absolute blast today. I totally lost count of, sorry, a merganser distracted me. That was the bird that I saw over there earlier. Totally lost count of the number of fish I caught today, and that's the proper kind of day that I like to have. So, but yeah, it was just an absolutely fantastic day of fishing right here on Sleater Lake, close to home. I mean, look at that. Look at that. What a great day of fishing. And I really don't have much else to add. It's just a great day, and after driving around for hours this morning trying to find a good place to come fishing, I decided to come back again and hit the other side of town. Crushed them on the Strike King Bitsy Pond minnow, the tiniest little crankbait that I own. No complaints at all. No complaints at all. I'm gonna rest up. I'm gonna work for the next couple days. The next trip that I plan on taking, I've been excited for a while. It's a place I haven't fished in probably 8 years. Yeah, it's been 8 years since I was up the place I'm gonna go to on Sunday and Monday. I plan on spending 2 days up there, and that's gonna be a blast. But you're gonna have to wait until next time to see what that's all about. And for right now, I don't have anything else to add. So, like I always say, thanks again for watching. Make sure you find a reason to smile today, and I'll catch you in the next one.